Okay, so welcome to GLC webinar. So today we'll be talking about the customized simple queue in Mikrotik with packet mark. Okay, so introduction. So we will be talking about the prerequisite, which are the packet marking and simple queue. Okay, uh, those these this webinar already discussed many times ago. So please take a look. And then today we'll be talking about the simple queue with the packet mark, and then I'll give you a screenshot how to do that. Right, about the GLC. GLC is a company organization based in Bandung. We do consultation, provide consultations regarding Mikrotik implementation, Ubiquiti, or Linux um, service, Linux-based service. We are certified training partner of Mikrotik and Ubiquiti, as well as the Linux Foundations. About the JLC webinar itself, we start from 2010, January 1st. Our webinar schedule is every 2 weeks. Regular schedule is as needed. You can check our schedules at www.glcnetworks.com. If you want to be a presenter, that's fine. You can just feel free to do so. About myself, my name is Achmad. I'm based in Bandung. I'm Linux user since 1999. A Mikrotik user since 2007. Ubiquiti user 2011. Certified trainer for Mikrotik, Ubiquiti, and Linux. Consultant. I'm also write some articles in my own website, as well as mikrotik.tips and sysadmin.tips. So during my implementation during the projects, I put all of the experience there. Previously working as a telco engineer, sysadmin, programmer, and I'm also teaching in a university. Okay, about the attendees. Okay, I think we already know that. Okay, thank you very much. So let's get started. About the prerequisite here, we assume you already understand first firewall mangle. Okay, because we want to set up a Mikrotik simple queue with then we customize it. Okay, the way we customize it, we use mangle. Okay, so that's the prerequisite knowledge that is required here. And for that one, we have discussed the firewall mangle. So mangle is firewall facility to mark the packet. Okay, so packet is marked, and then we can use it, the mark packet that has been marked by this utility for further use. Okay, well, one example is the simple queue that we discussed today. And also the simple queue itself, it's very easy. Okay, because it's simple, it's supposed to be simple. So you can see GLC webinar about the Mikrotik simple queue. Okay, so customize simple queue. So here, one way of customizing simple queue is by using packet mark. The motivation is first, default simple queue is not flexible. So when we use simple queue, the queue, the target queue is only based on the IP address or interface only, right? Okay, so just that. What happens if we want to reduce some of the traffic that goes to certain destination, or traffic from those destinations? Okay, so that one is not is not possible because yeah, the simple queue is the default simple queue is not flexible. Yeah, so as I said, the motivation for doing this, it's already a feature in RouterOS. Previously, you can do queue based on the IP address, but now you can be more flexible. Yeah. This flexibility also happens in the hotspot. Okay. We can do also hotspot. So as a default, for example, if you have hotspot or PPPoE, it only happens on the based on the IP address. But here we can do marking based on that. Okay. So the solution is to make simple queue more flexible is to set up a simple queue with packet mark. So first we do marking. So for this one, you need to take a look at the previous webinar, how the firewall market works. And next, you need to understand how a simple queue is done. A simple queue is done only a few clicks and it should be very easy. Okay, so next is about the how to do that. So for example, you want to limiting bandwidth from YouTube. Okay, so we have a subnet mask here 10.10.10.0/24. Okay, and then we are limiting bandwidth from YouTube. Oh, okay, so logically first we need to identify the IP addresses of the YouTube. Okay, for that one we can use destination source address list. Okay, with the help of firewall mangle. We don't discuss it here because we already know that, we already assume that you already know that the kind of knowledge. Okay, so on the left here, as you can see at the advanced tab, there is a packet mark here. Okay, and then here we define the packet from YouTube. Okay, and then we apply the target here. Target is still 0000, and then we need to change it to 10.10.10.0/24, and then click apply, and then there you go. Okay, very simple. Okay, so I think that's all our webinar today. I think, yeah, okay. Is there any more slides? No, I don't think so. Okay, so if you're interested, just come to our training. So the topics are arranged in systematic and logical way. You'll experience, you will learn from the experienced teacher. So the teachers already implement this in the real situation, real implementation. So you're not only learning the materials, but also sharing experiences, best practice, and networking. Right, so I think that's all. That's the end of the slides. I really thank you for your attention. Submit your feedback here. If you have time, you can also visit visit our website on Facebook. Our slide will be uploaded on SlideShare. The recording will be done in YouTube. Yeah, so we are recording our webinar session here, and then we'll upload it on YouTube. Okay, I have a question here. Can this be available on HotSpot? Yes, it is available on HotSpot. So for example, you can define the hotspot profile. So there will be a packet mark. So that packet mark you can use to authenticate user, and then all traffic for that user will be marked first, and then automatically the hotspot will create a simple queue for that particular IP address target, particular target. So the target will be the IP address, and additionally we can add the with the packet mark. Okay, so automatically what we are discussing today here will be done also on hotspot. So I think next time we will discuss that. Okay, so how to mark So for example, this is also important because for example, we want to this is the case. Okay, so for example, we have a hotspot where one user can use can be used for multiple times. Okay, but we don't want our data rate to be um, uh, downloaded as many as the user login, right? So for example, the user is it has a limitation, has a given data rate of 500 kilobytes. Okay, and then this user can log in five different devices. Okay, so 5 simultaneous user, and then the data rate is 500 kilobytes. Okay, so what it's supposed to do is without this without the marking. Okay, uh, all um, all what is it, all user will get 500 kilobytes each. Okay, so I said again, so 500 one user one account has uh, 5 simultaneous login. Okay, so one account, 5 simultaneous login, and then this account is limited to have a data rate of 500 kilobytes. So if all of them are login, okay, so each of them will get 500 kilobytes. Okay, which is not good. So that's why we can ask help for the uh, from the hotspot here to mark packets from this account. Okay, and then from this account we can set up a queue3 for that. Okay, so it is different queue because it has to be executed before it comes to the simple queue. All right, so I hope that answered the questions. Okay, so is it possible to be implemented at the hotspot system? Yes, it is possible. Any more questions? Oh, I'm sorry. Right, so if there is no questions, thank you very much for attention today. We'll see you in the next 2 weeks. Okay, I think it was a good question. Okay, so next meeting we will discuss the hotspot. Okay, well, thank you very much. See you later and have a nice day.